Hello, we are back with the next installment of this game, Clair Obscur Expedition 33 on New Game Plus. Hope everyone enjoys the next day. Last time we left off, we had just picked up my owl from the manor. So let us continue. Load game. Now that I've picked up my third member, I should probably explain a little more. Let's see, first of all, Gustav. Each character has a specific mechanic during battle. For Gustav, we have the overcharge system. If you noticed, in a lot of his moves, like Lumiere Assault, deals low single target damage, 5 hits, uses weapons element, critical hits generates one additional charge. Shatter deals high lightning damage to all enemies at 1 hit, can break if the target is broken by the hit, overcharge is fully charged. Recovery gives 0 to 1 charges. Strike Storm critical hits generate 2 additional charges, so on and so forth. Overcharge, the move, deals high single target lightning damage based on the amount of charges 1 hit can break. Resets charges. That move requires the overcharge system. It can go up to a maximum of 10 charges, and at 10 charges you're at maximum damage, obviously. Anyone can figure that part out, but a low number of charges will do very little damage. Now, the next character we have is Lune. I believe Lune is how it's pronounced. Lune goes off of a specific system involving stains. Each of her skills is of a certain element. If you notice here, but the elemental trick isn't a very good example, to be honest. Elemental trick deal low single target ice, fire, lightning and earth damage. 4 hits, critical hits generate the corresponding stain. That's not really a good example, because if you have high critical hit chance like she does, each hit is guaranteed to get a blue, a red, a yellow and a green stain. Terraquake is a good example. Terraquake, you notice it in the corner, the opposite side to the name, you have a multicolored symbol and a green symbol. Those are the stains it will create. The green is obviously earth. The multicolored symbol is light stain. Light stains can be substituted for any stain. So if you have 4 light stains active, you can substitute. You basically have 4 of any stain right there to use. Most of her moves, except obviously moves like Elemental Trick, have additional effects depending on the amount of stains that are consumed. Example right there, Terraquake consumes 2 yellow stains to increase the duration to 5 turns. Yellow stains are created by lightning moves, lightning skills, as you see there. A yellow stain and a light stain is created when you use lightning dance. Now this one has a slightly different effect in the fact it consumes a green, a blue and a red stain to greatly increase the damage. And critical hits trigger an additional hit, so that because her critical rate is up to 100%, that is no longer a 6-hit move, that is a 12-hit move. But if we go over to Typhoon, that is a ice move, ice skill, so it will generate a blue. But this one requires 2 green to earth stains, or a mixture of earth and light stains, to increase the duration from 3 to 5. If you notice, we do not have any fire moves. Now, we have them unlocked, but I don't really like using fire skills. If you mess up the system of getting perfects, or not perfects, but right, during combat there you noticed, if you watched my last stream, there was a gauge that went around for pressing the A button at the right time. Now if you press it at the right time, you get a perfect. If you press it at the wrong time, you don't get a perfect. You just get normal. If you fail it, it goes red and you don't get any bonuses whatsoever. However, if you fail the gauge, the perfection system, during combat with a fire skill, it deals self-damage to Lune instead of failing. And with the wrong spell, that's an instant kill. So I don't use the fire spells. I use light stains to substitute for the red, or elemental trick to create the red with a critical hit. Now, Mael, the 3rd character we've unlocked. Obviously I have more than those 3 available to me, but I'm only going to use those I unlock during the campaign, not those I already have access to. So you may see the characters in the top screen, but I'm not going to tab over to them or use them in any way, shape or form until I unlock them during the story. Anyway, Mael uses a system called the stance system. She's a fencer in nature. If you notice there, Pyralese. If she's in offensive stance, applies 2 more burn. If you notice the symbol, there's a symbol in the opposite corner to the name, like Lune's skills, but with that specific symbol, that is designating the stance type. Obviously, if it was a red symbol, it would be the offensive stance, but this will switch, using that skill switches her stance into, I'm pretty sure it's defensive. I have one that states the stance name? I'm pretty sure there is at least one skill. Defensive stance, yeah, it is defensive stance. I don't have a skill that requires a defensive stance, but if she's in defensive stance, she takes 50% less damage, and dodging or parrying any attacks gives her 1 extra AP. AP in this game, as I may have explained it during the first video, is your resources for using skills in combat. If you notice, every single one of these skills has a number on it. Burning Canvas has 5. Degagement has 2. And the number indicated on the side of the skill is the amount of AP it required to activate said skill. Offensive stance. While she's in offensive stance, she deals 50% more damage, but takes 50% more damage in return. So she takes double the damage. No, not double the damage. She takes 50% more damage, but she deals 50% more damage. Now, her third stance is called Virtuose stance. This is a little tricky to actually get into. There's several ways to do it. Skill-wise, you're looking at Swift Stride or Last Chance. Swift Stride, to get into Virtuose stance, you have to use it on an enemy that is burning. Pyrolese approx burn. See that? Applies 5 burn per hit, 3 hits, so it's guaranteed to you at least proc 15 stacks of burn on the target. If you're in offensive stance, it applies 2 more burn per hit, so that can proc up to 7, 14, 21 stacks of burn. Breaking rules. There we go, we have a red stance. The symbol in the corner for that one is red, so that will break using breaking walls as long as you're not in offensive stance already. If you're already in the same stance as the move suggests, so if she's in offensive stance and I use that move, she will then become stanceless. There are a few moves that actually make her go into stanceless, like that one. Stendhal. If you using Stendhal, regardless of the stance, will make her stanceless. Now, another example of how to use the unique systems of certain characters is the weapon. I currently have Medallion equipped to my L. Level 4, start in Virtuose stance, so as long as she's got Medallion equipped, which I'm still quite positive that's a katana, not a rapier or a fencing weapon. But that got off subject a little, so back onto topic. As long as she has that weapon in her hands when at the start of combat, she will start the battle in Virtuose stance. While in Virtuose stance, every burn applied is doubled, so if she uses Pyrolese, it won't be 15 stacks of burn, it'll be 30 stacks of burn. and in Virtuo's stance, burn deals double damage. Now tabbing over to Lune. Her weapon is unique as well. Casting skills increases the skill damage of all other elements by 20%. Resets when casting a skill of a previous element. So if I use Terraquake twice in a row, I would lose a 20% damage bonus. On turn start, if no stains, 2 random stains are generated. So at the start of every battle, for starters, because obviously you're starting the fight, you're starting the battle, so you won't have any stains whatsoever, you haven't used any moves. However, with this weapon equipped, she starts with 2 random stains already generated. And level 20, 1 AP when stain, plus 1 AP, so she gains AP for consuming stains. That wraps up those 3 characters that I've unlocked so far. There is a reason why I didn't go over Gustav's weapon. We will go over that later, so not to ruin it for people. Anyway, moving on. And I do apologise for people who have not played this game yet, but 2 of the skills of Mael were unlocked at a more progressive part of the story, and since they're not as important as characters, I just decided I wouldn't refuse to use skills. Instead, I would just refuse to use certain characters until I unlocked them. Anyway, continuing onwards. Time to leave the manor and proceed with the story. Like we left off last time, we've just picked up my L, which I'm currently gonna equip.
Yeah, or we could get back to the Indigo Tree.
Neko's usually here. I wonder where...
Is that a Jestrel?
Stop that, you big hairy brush face. Can't you see they're human? Neko's a bit dramatic, but if you're nice, Neko will trade you lots of useful items for chroma.
So the tales are true. Perhaps the grandest in the SKA exist too. Are there more Jestrels like you? I'd love to meet them.
Neko, you silly scruff. Their village is not far from here.
Oh, really?
Lune.
I know. Don't have time for detours.
Yeah, we need to get to the Paintress.
There's another sea between here and the Paintress.
Noko, as the best Jestrel merchant ever, I bet you know a solution, yeah? Come on, you broomhead, I know you know.
Well, I guess you'll get to meet more Jestrels.
You gotta love Noko. Oh, and like I said last time, I will not be. I'll try my best not to speak during cutscenes. Might accidentally happen sometimes, but during cutscenes I will stay silent. And you gotta love Noko in this. Trade. Yeah, this game has a very unique and fun mechanic for the merchants. You can fight the merchants to unlock unique gear or unique items to buy from them, which I find a hilarious mechanic, by the way. But you can fight the merchants just to unlock more of their inventory. We'll buy all the colour of lumina. You never know when you might need some, because some of the lumina abilities require a lot of lumina to equip and activate. Might as well just buy all the chroma colours. It's not like we don't have the chroma to actually buy it all. Anyway, let's fight the merchant, shall we? Let's show you lovely viewers how it's done, or how this game works for merchants. You can choose who to fight the merchant. Out of fairness for the merchant and to the viewers, I will not be using my ale to fight the merchant. That is a battle that will be over very quickly. So I will use Gustav. So like I said, if you notice on the right hand side of the screen, you notice 0 out of 10, deal more damage or overcharge. Charge Gustav's arm by dealing damage, dodging or parrying. So what we're going to do is we're going to say Strike Storm. Let's see how much how much damage you can take. I'm hoping it doesn't instantly kill. I haven't actually fought this merchant. I don't think I have. I may have done. That's the perfection system. He didn't die. That's good. That's good to see. Now, I get a second turn, because I have a certain lumina equipped. It's called Cheetah, and you get it from beating a very hard boss. When I say hard, I mean saying he's tough is an understatement. When I unlock the ability to swim, I will show you the enemy you have to beat to unlock Cheetah. And I give him a go, just for you lovely viewers. Anyway, skills. Let's end this battle in style. Really, this is overkill, because look at this thing. If you notice, we have 4 AP in the bottom right hand corner. We have 4 points left, so 4 AP. That's just enough to use his overcharge. So let us just overcharge. Yes.
For those who come after.
Perfect. Perfect. Battle is done. I like to see the fact that I can't one-shot enemies with normal attacks. They're a lot tougher in health. And trade. Exposing attack. Now if you notice, it says right beside the name, I own it at level 3. Buying this now will upgrade it to level 23. Let's see what happens. There we go. It's now 23. exposing attack. Base attack applies defenseless for 1 turn. The equipped character gets an extra 525 speed and 13% critical rate. That is called a Pictos. You can equip 3 Pictos to a character, but you can equip as many Luminas as you want. To unlock a Pictos, unlock a Pictos as a Lumina, you have to fight in 4 battles with that Pictos equipped, and then you can use the Lumina for any character. However, for the Luminas, you do not get the extra stats, so you will not get speed of 525 speed, and you will not get the 13% critical rate. You will get the underlining ability of base attack applies defenseless for 1 turn only. Anyway, moving on. You notice? Noko came barreling through here and he opened the entrance to her for us. But we will rest at the flag. Yes. I happen to believe that DLC is on its way. Because of these locked skills. I mean, there's no reason to keep them locked, so DLC must be coming to unlock these skills. Anyway, moving on.
These dead Nevrons. Who could have done this?
Guess.
So
Oh,
you
look, an
didn't
item.
just stay in your mansion.
This is likely going to be a catalyst or colored. It's a catalyst. Yes. Being on New Game Plus, I am likely to come across mostly grandiose chroma catalysts, which is used to upgrade weapons from 19 to 22.
Guess we found 68's boat.
There's a path through the boat.
That anchor doesn't look man-made.
I hate that thing that just flew over. Let's have some fun. Bit too far away. Oh well. I got first strike, so let's go.
Dance begins.
I will try and refrain from using the AoE spells with Maya. Or to be honest, I'll just skip her turn for a little while, so you can see the other 2 in action again. So skip turn. Skip turn. If you notice, I skipped turns and she went into stanceless. So we're going to use Lumia Assault. Oh, they're a lot tougher. This might actually be more entertaining. Overcharge.
For those who come up,
The storm is coming.
We do like a good insta-kill, don't we, people? Right. Could I get away with that, do you know? I use lightning dance on this one. Effect. And it's dead. We got a weapon upgrade. And 2 grandiose chroma catalysts. We'll get a lot of those. So one of my weapons I have in my inventory just got upgraded to level 23. 15. So that makes it so grandiose chroma catalysts are really going to be the only thing useful. Now, last time we can climb these structures, but we're going to look around first. We're going to look around for some items. Anyone with any decent level of explorative desire while playing an RPG like this always goes in. Flying dick bag. Go away. For the remainder of this level, I will not use my ult. Except for maybe shooting enemies. Stanceless. Skip her turn. You see why I'm skipping during the Ancient Sanctuary. I will use it there because there's enemies that I don't like that. They have martyrdom abilities. They try and do you damage as they go out, basically. Anyway, moving on. We used Lumiere Assault last time. We'll use Shatter this time. Let's see if we can break that. Why are we seeing the health bar of that dead one? I don't know. There's even you can even see the break bar. Perfect. Broke both. Very nice. Let's end it in style again, shall we? We gotta love this move.
For those who come off.
Perfect. And moving on. Oh look, another enemy. Or sacrificial lamb. Hi. Flying enemies. Die. Skip. We'll go with Strike Storm this time. On that one. I don't like these bastards, they're a bit too fast for my liking. Oh, that insta-killed him, never mind. Oh, damn it! Oh, he died too quickly. We use Overcharge anyway, it's not going to get the same results. It's a 9 out of 10. We'll see how much damage it does, shall we?
Let me take death!
Oh, I missed out. It still killed it outright. So yeah, if you do not have maximum charge, you get a slightly different animation. Oh well. At least you got to see the difference in power for not having maximum charge and messing up the perfection system. Moving on. Right. Looking around. Ooh. Can't get up there. From here. So we have that obviously got us to be, you have to go around for that. Anyway, we're going to climb up here.
Perfect.
A recoat, yay! Moving on. Oh yes, I remember this now. This is the next White Nevron people. White Nevrons are Nevrons you can help. If you help enough of them later on, you can get rewarded greatly by another White Nevron. We will see him later on. Anyway, let's speak to him, shall we? They don't talk much. They're not big talkers. What's he doing? Examine. Yes, you can attack them. Don't. if you kill any of the white Nevrons, the white Nevron you speak to at the end for a great reward will attack you, and you won't get the decent reward. So examine. It doesn't seem threatening. It's clinging to that metal chain. Doesn't it usually carry a mine with it? Let's leave it. Okay, so from that dialogue alone, it is pretty obvious that we have to get a mine for this white Nevron to complete this quest. Like we did for the resin for the other white Nevron, for the light, we need to get this guy a mine. So let's go looking, shall we? Now, I don't remember where, it's been a while, a bit too long if you ask me, so I don't remember where this mine is. So we will go looking. First of all, we'll go looking down here, because there might be an item down here. This isn't the way, obviously, because the way is obvious, you gotta jump across those pillars. Just, I can't remember whether there's an item down here to grab. It doesn't look like there was. No, there definitely wasn't. Oh well. We came down here to check and we were wrong, so it doesn't matter. So, back up we go. Now we would go the right way. Here. Jump. Sprint jump. There we go. We're up here now. Find every corner. You never know when there's a goodie somewhere. I don't think we can get up there, but we can definitely go over there. So, sprint jump. By the way, holding right trigger on Xbox is how you sprint. There's also an option in the settings to toggle that, so you can toggle it to sprint, which is useful during that setting for certain gestural beaches, which we will show you those later as well. I apologise if I do not get the challenges done first time, they are frustrating to actually complete sometimes. Anyone who's played this game and done the gestural beaches knows what I'm talking about. Anyway, moving on. I failed to jump, it doesn't matter, it climbed up.
Useful.
There's the mine. So let's go give it to the Nevron, shall we? That was the item that was up there. There we go, back around here, back up here. Speak to the white Nevron. And give it the mine. Now he looks more complete. Now he's talking to us.
Said something.
Although it wasn't much of a speech, he just upgraded one of our weapons to level 23. Upgrade, gotta love a good upgrade. Moving on. I don't believe there was anything else in here except maybe climbing all the way up here. Grappling point. Grappling point. Item.
Good stuff.
Augmented aim gets leveled up to 23 from 5. Can't go wrong with a good upgrade, like we said. Good thing about this game, there's no fall damage. Unlike other games where that fall would have broken our legs. Or insta-killed us. Everyone knows games with fall damage and it's a pain in the butt. Also, I will try and refrain from swearing too much. Although, I do tend to get irate sometimes during games, so swearing might become unavoidable for me.
It's forging something. So they have intelligence.
Yes, this is something we can do. Hi. There's an item behind it. Turn around before it happens. Like I said, we're going to... No, we're not. No, I didn't. I said we are, so we are. Going to use her guns for one purpose. Only strip the shield. There we go. This shield's strapped. Okay, switching to good stuff. Okay. Leave me assault. Okay, the second perfect system wasn't a perfect, so we just didn't damage. But we did overcharge it to our hammers. So we'll do the overcharge, so if we can kill him. I don't think it's going to, it's just going to do a lot of damage.
For those who come after.
Perfect, perfect. Oh, it did kill him, fair enough. Painted power, the Pictos and Lumina, is very powerful. See, normally you won't be able to, without beating the game, without beating the painters, you cannot exceed 9,999 damage without the Pictos and Lumina painted power. Let's use mayhem on this thing, if it's alive. Elemental trick, let's supercharge it first.
Elements. Converge.
What was this? See, I believe Elemental Genesis might be a bit over the top, so we will use Mayhem. Mayhem, the special ability of that is can break if force stains are consumed. In the corner, in the abilities, it doesn't state any particular stains, it just has the stains. So assumes all stains to deal high elemental damage to the target. Which means you can use this ability, this skill, without any stains. You just won't do much damage. You'll just do little to no damage. Anyway. Mayhem.
Prepare.
Perfect. Perfect. Killed. By the way, you may notice the green numbers pop up when an enemy dies. That's just because Lune has a Lumina equipped. Or is it Pictos? It's a Pictos. Sweet kill. Sweet kill. Is it sweet kill? Pretty sure it's sweet kill. Yeah, sweet kill. When an enemy dies, you get 50% of your health back. As in, if you're at 10,000 health, for instance, which I believe it's possible to get to 10,000 health. Maybe 9,000. I haven't exceeded it yet. But if you're 10,000 health, you'll heal 5,000 back. Regardless if you're at 6,000 health from 10,000, you'll get 5,000 back, which means you'll be fully healed. Anyway, continue. We're going to go around here and pick up this item.
This will be useful.
Here's the grandiose chroma catalyst. By the way, weapons appear as red pickups. Continue forwards. Just sprint a bit. Oh look, a flag. Rest at the flag. Resting at the flag allows you to unlock the flag. I think notice this interact with the flag. but resting the flag allows you to replenish any heals and so basically any chroma elixirs and the tinks. Inventory tinks. No, tints. I can't show you here. I can't show you here. But
Nice.
pick up the item. Stagger attack got leveled up to 23. No, there's nothing behind there. Always check every corner. Like I said, if there's any explorer in you, anyone who's a good explorer goes exploring for goodies, pickups, shinies, basically anything. Pick up.
What have we here?
Money. Hi there. Meleeing an enemy starts. Go first. Although we have first striking grips, it always comes first. Anyway, let's take the shields off first. 1, 2. Skip my own. We'll start off with Strike Storm. Nice amount of damage there. That's what we like to see. Overcharge.
For those who come after.
Different animation. Skills. We can demonstrate them. Though I don't think it's going to be much of a demonstration. But if you notice, there's two green there's two green stains. So if we use Typhoon now, it will consume them both and give us a light and a blue stain in its place. So let's see how well this works. Let's show you how this works. Typhoon. Ends the match. Typhoon also heals the entire party, even though they didn't need healing at all. I believe I also have effective heal on Yune, which doubles any healing coming in. Maybe, I don't know. Or it could have just been the fact that an enemy died. Exploring down here. Yep.
This will be useful.
Chroma, money. We may have come this way. No, we didn't. Look, a journal.
Expedition 68. Elodie. It's a miracle any of us survived. We were caught in the maelstrom and flung from wave to wave. We lost the moon and the stars, condemned to a never-ending darkness of punishing rain and raging clouds. The Paintress sent a storm to overcome us, but it is we who have overcome the storm. After surviving that, crushing those Nevrons was almost an afterthought. Strength and resilience, it's how we survived that storm, and it's how we grabbed victory. It wasn't even a battle. It was an ink bath. We squeezed those Nevs dry. But this new one looks tougher than the others.
This might be the right way to go. Yeah, I can't remember the exact right ways to go in these places. But we want to explore as much as possible. So if I think it might be the right way to go, I will turn around to explore a little more. You see, this is an additional area. Let's give it a start. There's 3 of these guys. Hi. My arrow turn to restrictions. And skip turn. We are going to use shatter this time. Use it again? Yes, we can. Ooh, 2 lights! Let's use Terraquake. You know, because we've got 2 lights, it'll extend the duration to 5 turns. Because, like we said, lights can be substituted.
Let us stain them.
You know what? To end it in style, well, not really style, I'm gonna skip turn. Oh, it didn't go off. Skip turn. We'll let them die painfully. Skip turn. There we go. Look, we found another chest. Where are these chests? One there. I don't remember where all of them are, so you have to bear with me. How did I miss that? Revive tint! That sends our revives up to 13. I can revive people 13 times. Some might say it's a bit overkill. Did I come up here last time? I actually don't remember, but we're going to go there up here anyway. And apparently the game doesn't want me to grapple on. So we have to do that again. There we go.
We can use that.
Call of Lumina! Useful resource to make our characters a bit more overpowered. Over to here. Over to here. And we're back where we started. Slow up, please. We've been here before, haven't we? I'm pretty sure we have. Go running up here. Yep, this is the flag again. So we're back here. We did a foursome. So we'll go this. We'll go the right way this time. Well, actually, it's not really the right way, is it? It's next one. Hi. Ah, the melee is so slow.
Dance begins.
Anyone got a shield? No. So we'll pass with my.
Blades sharp.
You'll get a time to shine. We'll start with Shatter. All of them broken. Sweet. You know what? We'll end it with this one. Shatter. Went that way last time, so I believe this is actually the right way.
So many. I don't like this.
So yeah, I did. I turned around for a good reason.
Merde. This one is gigantic.
Avoid those at all costs.
Hi, big guy. That thing is called a burgeon. Burgeon? I'm not sure how you actually pronounce it. It's French. But you can actually fight them, and they are legitimately that big. They are rather annoying to fight as well. You will see why soon enough. So I don't remember whether that's the right way to go or this is the right way to go. Let's go this way. My gut tells me this is the side path. It is a side path. Fucking mines. Feel it? That's one. I really don't like mines. I really don't like mines. No, you're not having shields. I said I would not use. We'll go Strike Storm. I hate how much bloody defense they have. I did almost nothing to it. You gotta break it.
For those who come after.
That fueled half the break bar. You gotta feel that break bar. Terrorquake.
Toughness of earth.
This is mayhem. We got 4 stains. Yes, we broke him. We'll take full damage now.
The dance begins.
Going to skip my L, like I said. Use her at all in this level. You know, I'm probably a bit stupid for doing so. But mark it. Next lot of damage will do more damage. We'll show you something else instead. We press Y, we access items. If you notice, we have 8 strong healing tints, 8 strong energy tints, and 12 strong revive tints. We're going to use a strong energy tint. Lightning dance. If we get lucky, we'll kill it. But I don't think it's going to kill him. I really don't think so. I might be wrong. Find out wrong. Lightning dance.
Lightning dance!
Didn't quite kill him. Okay, Terrorquake did. No, we get short haircut. Even though we already had the short haircut. Pick up the item. Colour Flumina. I'm pretty sure up here, the only thing that was up here was that bloody mine. When you come across mines in Clair Obscur Expedition 33, they will, I'm pretty sure they exclusively give you cosmetics or records. This game truly is beautiful. I'm pretty sure that's dead. And this is one we can fight. Let's show you a fight, shall we? By the way, we may end up using my animals. Something to see first. Actually, no, I'm just going to skip. This is probably a bad idea for me. Bad idea. Skip her turn. To see how much damage Gustav can do to this thing. Like so. By the way, if my L does not, if something doesn't happen to my L, I will end up using my L in this fight. You understand? Maybe. don't really want to ruin what's going to happen. But during its turn, it's going to happen. But it doesn't look like it's getting a turn. Gustav's next. Renee's after. I don't think it's getting a turn. It's hard to make out, but if you notice down the left-hand side of the screen, the Borgian is the faded picture underneath Gustav at the bottom. It's got to go through all those characters before getting to the Burgeon. I don't think the Burgeon's getting a turn. Not with taking that much damage from Gustav's single ability. Let's see how much damage Overcharge does.
For those who come after.
Very nice amounts. I will refrain from filling the break meter in case he doesn't die when it goes down. We go elemental trick.
Chroma's flowing.
As long as we don't use a move that specifically states break, we'll be fine. But I don't want to break it yet, just in case. Let's see how much damage Elemental Genesis does. Elemental Genesis can only be used if you have all four states. If you notice, we have a green, a yellow, a red, a blue, and 5 blue. So let's use it.
Meet your
It is down! You've got to love Elemental Genesis. You've got a Burgeon skin too. So each of those hits... No, that 212 was from Gustav. We didn't need to worry about using my blade. Virgin skin, the flesh of an Everon. Was this the right way to go? I think it might have been. I don't know anymore. Right now, we came in. I got turned around, I think. No, I did get turned around. That's the right way to go. It can be, I find it confusing. Personally, I can find it confusing sometimes. Well, that, people, was cool. I'm pretty sure that's called a goblin. Rest. We now have 13 revives available. I think it went this way. Port de Lumiere. Yeah, these signs don't actually mean anything, people. Now I believe this is the right way to go. If you come across the flag, it's most likely the right way to go. So we'll go back here. Do a bit more exploring.
This building has a certain melancholy beauty.
Oh, he was right there. I thought I heard something. Luckily, no worries, people. First strike, remember. It's just those two. So, we'll skip now. I'll explain when we get. I'll demonstrate when we get into the strongest character. She's the strongest character, period. That's always we'll see. We'll go shatter. Speed this quite well. The second shatter to see. Sweet dreams. Yeah. If there's multiple enemies around and you get engaged by one of them, every enemy, or if there's 3 enemies around, all 3 enemies will be in the fight. When you kill all 3 enemies in the fight, all 3 enemies will disappear. Big boy. Make sure you have there we go. Didn't even need to shoot him. The mines did him in the job. Reuse. We'll go off script. We'll do a little marking shoot. The next lot of damage it's dealt will be increased. So now we're ending now. Like that. I missed that. Oh, it doesn't. See, if I had done that with fire skill, Lune would likely have died there.
Nice.
Energy tin shard. Hi.
Dance begins.
We'll skip. Speed dash.
For those who come after.
Fighting style. This enemy style. And let's dance. Even though technically overkill. Look around for any goodies, pickups, items. Oh. Color of Lumina. I don't remember. Oh. We want the other kind. That's great.
those who come after.
Lightning down.
Lightning dance!
Battle done. Okay, now I'm not so sure whether what's the right way to go or not. Although I'm pretty sure that isn't the right way. I'm 80% sure. Can't get through there yet. Or I can't get what's behind here. There's an item underneath here. When you find 4 lost gestrels, your melee gains the ability to break these. But we can't get inside there until later. To find 4 lost gestrels early game, we need to be able to swim, so we need SK. We will unlock him in a bit. That is the way back to there, so we will continue on. There's an item here,
This will be useful.
item, grandiose chromal catalyst. Go down to there. Oh! That, I'm pretty sure, is a chromatic enemy. Let's go say hi. I was right.
The dance begins.
It doesn't have any
The dance
shields.
begins.
You'll get your turn. Mission point. No. Swear storm.
For
Overcharge.
those who come after.
Then it might be a little harder. But not hard enough to stop. Lightning dance.
Lightning dance!
I'm not going to use any gradient attacks. I use them when I get to them. Which is later. Anyway, Mayhem. Although I can use Elemental Genesis if I want, but we want to break the target, so he doesn't get it. Target is broken.
Please survive.
Ow! Second chance. Okay, Lune's second chance is used up. I messed up the parry big time. That is difficult to actually try and time. I don't actually know when to try and parry with those bloody trombone players.
The
Skip.
dance begins.
Skip. Marking shot. Move over to her. Elemental trick.
Let the ink flow.
I'm ending this now. But yeah. Technically, I just lost a character. Yeah, because of second chance, she was instantly revived by 100%. So that's the damage output of a chromatic enemy. She was insta-killed.
Nice.
Oh look, energy break. Energizing break. From 3 to 23. I don't think that goes anywhere else, does it? No. Okay, go on. So this route led to the chromatic enemy. There's usually at least one chromatic enemy somewhere on the map. So somewhere in the level. To give unity reward. Anyway. Dealt with that chromatic. Luna wasn't even given the time of day, she was just ousted. I can't actually remember whether this is the right way to go or the other way was the right way to go. But if you come across a flag, that was no, I'm not going to use her as a shield. You shattered twice. Any goodies? No. Yeah.
Good stuff.
Victor's already owned, so we get Chroma instead. There's nowhere to go from here, so this was a side route. This was Chroma. Chroma route. Call that Chroma. Yeah, flag, this was the right way to go. Is well, not it is. Well, anyone who knows games whatsoever and plays games would know this is going to be a boss fight. This screams boss fight. So. I love the soundtrack for this. The soundtrack for this game. I'm not going to use my own in this fight. We're just going to use her to strip the shield. Very small. Oh yeah, this could be a challenge fight. It could be fun.
For those who come after.
Let the ink flow.
Elemental terrain.
Converge. Chroma is flow.
Elemental genesis. Wasn't perfect. I don't think it matters now. Oh ho ho! It is so close to death. My arms can't shine. Let's use marking shot to finish it. Oh look, a shade of health. Wait, why did we get shade?
Gustav, wait! It seems peaceful. As long as we don't touch the flowers.
Yeah, let's not get too sentimental. It's still a painter's creation.
Damn, Maya, what was that?
It felt familiar somehow.
Gustav, we won't understand what's going on if we kill everything that moves.
Look, a red tree. The Gestural village must be ahead.
You know what Nevrons are capable of.
She'll be fine.
She'll be fine.
Oh, we are getting lower chroma catalyst. But everything we'll pick up will likely be grandiose. Being given the lower ones by boss fights is probably going to be the only ways. Oh look! See the little swirl? That's the end of the level.
Still too far.
Being out here isn't what I expected.
As expected. You okay?
Death out here's not like death in Lumiere, is it? I thought I was used to losing people. Life of a foster child, right? But not like that. On the beach. That man.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Nevrons we were prepared for, but not. And now we've finally found other survivors, and it's... You know, that's the insidious thing about the Gamage. It's predictable, almost gentle. It makes Lumiere complacent and accepting, but... The Gamage is equally violent than death. Death is just as final.
I've been having nightmares.
Yeah, me too. Look, if death approaches, I want you to run. No, promise me. Run. Especially if we meet the man from the beach. We can't face him. You see him, you run.
Only if you do the same.
Oh, I'm running as soon as I see a strand of white hair, trust me. You won't even see me, I'm running so fast.
Oh, please, you're an old man. I can outrun you any day.
Yeah, right. There was a time when 30 was young, you know?
Sure. Surprised to find you here.
I hope we can trust him.
Well, at least we can upgrade our Pictos.
No. This guy, curator, is how you upgrade your weapons and your expedition resources. Go to expedition resources. Look, we can't upgrade these tints any further. But you can see color of lumina is used to upgrade the lumina capacity of characters. And the reason why I'm not using my owl right now is just if you've noticed, her number is at 468. She has a lot of abilities stacked on top of her. She is rather powerful. You also notice that Gustav doesn't have many. If we go to Gustav. These are all the luminas. Chargings. Dodger. We have energize. To be honest, I think I'm going to put 25 into him. So I can put energizing attack 1 and 2. No, I'll put 40 into him. So I can have energizing attack 1 and 2 and energizing power. So yeah, go 40. Expedition resources. Is that 71? So go to 101. That makes it 30. Two 11 makes it 40. Go for the Gustav. Luminous. Go over to down to energizing attack 1 and 2, activate them. So on base attack I will now get guaranteed 2 AP on base attack. We're also going to do energizing parry, so if I parry I get a +1 on successful parries. And you know what we're going to do, to be honest? I'm going to put over 40 into him so I can activate Energy Master as well. Actually, I don't think I need to. I don't think I need that many, anyway. If I deactivate Energizing Start 3 and 4, I'll only need to put 5 more into him. Expedition Resources. I calculated it during my first playthrough, and as long as you have Energy Master, you only need 2 of those starting energies equipped. Because Energy Master doubles the amount of... Well, it gives you an extra 1 for every 1 you get given. So if an ability gives you 1, you'll get 2. Unfortunately, if an ability gives you 3, you'll only get 4. But anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gustav. And activate Energy Master. There we go. We've already got Painted Power equip. Second chance. And we go up, we got Cheetah. Painter's a fun one. Convert all physical damage to void damage. If you notice, we've also got Survivor equipped. That's a good one for characters like him. Survive fatal damage of 1 HP once per battle. And it costs 20 to actually activate. So you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I probably shouldn't be doing this. Oh dear. Okay. She's at 68, so we need to go to 88. There you go, she's even stronger now. And we'll go to 69. You saw the fact that Lune was instant killed. This will stop that from happening, at least once. If she takes insta-kill damage... Oh, she's got Survivor equipped, so I just did that for no reason. Crap. Oops. Okay, I've got 20 points I can spend. What do I want? Oh my. This is not good. You know what? Maybe if there's a good 5. I'm not having roulette. Roulette's a good one, but that's dangerous. That can be dangerous. Won't actually hurt you, but it can make it so you do half damage. You basically, with roulette, you have a 50-50 chance of doing half damage or double damage. Random defense is exactly the same. 50-50 chance of taking half damage or double damage. Powered attack. No, we don't want that. Lurking break, healing mark, healing fire, healing parry. I'm tempted to go inverted affinity. But it does come with a massive risk. Inverted affinity makes it so, right. It says apply inverted on self for 3 turns on battle start. The inverted effect makes it so you become inverted. That effect makes it so you can't be healed. If you are healed, you take that damage instead. You take that as damage instead. That's what inverted does, and there are enemies that actually do that. There are enemies in the game that proc inverted on you. So if you've got a healer on the team, you don't want that. You don't want them healing when that gets procced on a character. Empowering parry. Each successful parry increases damage by 5% until the end of the following turn. Confident. Take 50% less damage but can't be healed. Confident fighter. 30% increased damage but can't be healed. 100% critical chance, don't need that. But if you notice, critical rate is 104%. We're always going to crit. Combo attack 1. We have an energizing attack 1 and 2. You know what? I think maybe if we can get another good 10, maybe breaker. No, I know what I'm doing. Anti-blight and anti-charm. It does not give her any more power, so she's not gaining any more. You know, I'm not making her more overpowered. I'm immunitizing her from blight and charm. So she can't be charmed, and she can't be blighted. Blight in this game reduces your maximum health with every stack. Yes. eventually your health can be reduced down to 1. So I may end up putting anti-blight and anti-charm on everybody. Be honest, I might put all the antis on everybody anyway. So they can't be stunned, they can't be burned, they can't be charmed, they can't be blighted, they can't be frozen. You know what, screw it. 30 plus 5. Do I have enough lumina for this though? Oof, that's gonna send her over 500. 15, 15 and 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. That should be 35 points. My L. Yes, it is. I've not given her any more power. I've just immunitized her from everything annoying. I may do the same to Gustav and Lune. And the rest as I get them. So for 35, 45, so he needs 55 put into him. I'll do that later. No, I won't actually. There could be enemies. That was 10, wasn't it? Almost lost count for a second then. That was 10. Yes, that was 10. Oh, well, at the very least I'll give him anti-charm and anti-blight. I'm tempted to just give them all. What's my luminous range actually? I'm likely to get more luminous later, more colour of lumina later, so why not? 36, that's 10. Uh, 66. That's, yeah, 2 more 15s. 2 15s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all of them. No, what? No. There, click. That, and that. There we go. Immunitized from negative effects. Almost. There's 2, I think. Is it 2? I think there's 2 negative effects that you cannot immunitize yourself from. You cannot become immune to inverted. And you cannot become immune to curse. Curse in this game kills you at the end of the duration. Outright, just kills the character. And Lune, 55 to you. No, you need Survivor too. I gave 20 already. So you need an extra 55 for the antis. Damn it, you don't even have the energizing attacks. You don't need the energizing attacks, what we're talking about. So 55. Explosion resources. Lune. What's 50? What's... Go, okay. 10 first. So 79. That's 1. 89. That's 2. That's the other 2. That's the 2 15s. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to upgrade the... I'm going to upgrade them into... I'm going to give them immunitizations as I unlock them. So I'm not going to touch the other 2 characters yet. So I'm going to go anti-blight, anti-freeze, anti-charm, anti-burn, anti-stun. By the way, burn in this game does a lot of damage to you. And the stacks of burn can be infinite. I've managed to get so many stacks of burn on an enemy that did over 1 million damage with burn damage at the end of the turn. And that was before New Game Plus. So there. We go into now resources. We got 164 Colour of Lumina left. And we don't need to worry about getting more, because later on in the story, after you progress a certain point, there's an area in the game you can unlock where you can grind for Colour of Lumina. Each time you each battle you win, you get 2 Colour of Lumina. And there's a flag nearby where you can do 2 battles, then rest. So 5. If you do that 5 times, you gain 20 Colour of Lumina. If you calculate it carefully and do it things right, you can earn 100 Colour of Lumina an hour. Which is pretty high, I'd say. That's how I had so much Colour of Lumina in the first place. I ground out about 300 before finishing the story, because I wasn't sure whether I'd need it in the New Game Plus, which obviously you see are just used up in excess of 180 Karlov Lumina easy. To be honest, it's probably a lot more than that. Probably closer to 200 that I've used. I'm not actually counting that much at the moment, so it's just so I haven't counted the amount of I used. Anyway. Right. Continue on. Sorry for the delay. Sorry for the pause. I was sending a message to somebody. If you notice here, we have a nice record player. Where the records you collect, which I've only got 2 so far. We've got Lumiere from the mime at the beginning, and we picked up Nocturne pour un masque. My French is rubbish, so yeah, I can't actually pronounce that to survive. Let's listen to Lumiere. Rest here.
How did the Gestrels survive out here?
You can talk to your companions.
I'm not sure.
I can't wait to ask them. Gestrels.
Although conversations with your companions can be a little on the lifeless side for expressions. So notice that conversations they lack a certain amount of expression.
I told you Gestrels were real.
You did not.
Well, I thought it.
Right in the Journal of Gustavus Apprentices.
For those who come after.
Check up on others.
Been a long time since I've seen you play.
A Gestral village.
Yeah. I still can't believe they exist. I mean, what other fairy tales are real?
This is ultimately a war of information. There's still too much we don't understand. Where the paintress comes from? Why she does what she does? Who is she? 70 years and we still barely know anything.
And the man on the beach? Yeah, too many unknowns. But if we take down the paintress, at least that gives future generations a chance to unravel the mystery.
You seem better than before.
Yeah. Holding it together. Shock's worn off. A bit. We can't bring anyone back. But I thought We can keep their spirit alive by pushing forward. And at least there's 3 of us now. The mission hasn't changed.
Tomorrow comes.
Tomorrow comes.
Yeah, in this game, catching up, checking up on others is your way of progressing the story. Well, it's progressing aspects of relationships and stories. Going to sleep sends you off into the overworld, so you continue. As you could see, the only time you see actual proper expressions and dialogue full of life is during cutscenes. It's not to say the dialogue is bad in this game, it's just a little lifeless. But it's still a fantastic game. Time to go to sleep and continue the journey. I aim to at least get through to the Gestural village in this stream.
Did Noko tell you anything more about the village, other than red trees everywhere?
Noko's not great with specifics.
We'll just have to think like Gestrals then.
Yeah. Notice the dialogue, the talking men amongst themselves mentioned red trees everywhere. If you notice, if you look close, look ahead, red trees everywhere. We'll fight these, and I did say that I wouldn't use my owl in the previous area, but I think I'm going to start using my owl to speed the battles up. No shields. Look, the weapon she's holding starts her off which any damage she deals is going to be 200% this time. 200%. We're going to use skill. Phantom Strike to hit all very high damage. I will leave the second, the last line effect out of my explanation. Because I'm not going to be using those attacks, explaining anything about that gauge. That target. See? It goes that quickly with her. That's how strong she is. Really? 1 level? Look over here. There's these weird rocks and everything we can't go through. We gain the ability to go through there. Look at it. Very easy. So yeah. These battles are going to go very fast. The Ancient Sanctuary. My owl does not go easy.
That's a lot of red trees to search.
They must have some sort of track or trail leading to the village.
Wait, I hear something. It might be Nevrons. Be careful, okay?
But that, what you see there, is called a petanque. It's spelled P-E-T-A-N-K. Petanque. Now, these things will run away when you try and get them. It makes it difficult to run face them. You've got to herd them somewhat. In fact, to be more specific, you have to herd them onto a pad. The pad is always close by. So I herded it onto this pad. There they were.
Shaft.
The blue ones are shields. Breaking rolls. Say goodbye to the shield. That's how strong she is. A single hit did 340,000 damage. That's why I wanted to show you what the others can do. Flying waters. Before using my pick up.
Useful.
Whenever you beat a P-Tank, you get a lot of, you get, I'd say at least 5 colour of Lumina. And some other upgrade resources for your weapons and such. But as you saw from that battle, these are going to go very fast. By the way, talk to this kid as much as you can. Others have passed through here. Okay, there were 2 names the boy was trying to say, and after completing the game and redoing that dialogue, I know exactly who he was talking about. Cutscene time.
Wow.
That's a lot of dead Nevrons.
Who did?
I don't see
I
any.
think they mean us.
They must be Gestrels. They're cute, but they're idiots.
Oh. Oh, fuck.
Hey, we're not Nevrons!
By the way, this thing is called a sack of patat. Funnily enough, another word to call this thing is a gestural mech. I'm not joking. There's gestuals inside that. And yes, you're not imagining it. The sword in his hand is not a sword. I would have said that's a gestural corpse. Well, let's see how much breaking walls can do to this thing.
Danger!
One hit.
Don't worry. We don't want to hurt you, Patat. Noko sent us.
Kapatate, o te noko te kepate? Oh, hati noko ke parka debe sakapatate.
If you guide us to your village,
Lero maricor. Okay, Lil. Pero que mi bosa kapatat. Ni sugama bi de virageo.
Guide us to your village and maybe he'll make you something better.
Wait, what are you...
Cheri saka kipo?
Trust me. I hate liars.
Okay, Lil. Kama vive, leko gami sakapata. Y gomi waro putu.
You're better with gestuals than humans.
They're less complicated.
Yeah, the early game, this isn't going to be a problem. I'm not going to struggle at all with any fights with Mael here. As you just saw, 2 fights, she practically insta-kills everything she touches. And she's not even at full power. A weapon that she's currently holding is called, like I showed you earlier, it's called Medallion. That weapon has been nerfed. Oh. Go through here. It's this way. I want to explore as much as possible, but I can't remember if...
Oh, lovely.
This is... If you notice, that's a different Sackplat. That's got a gun on its arm. And a sword. Yeah, these are mechs. These are gestural mechs. They are hilarious things. Strike.
For annihilation.
Yeah, every single one of these attacks does the same bloody thing. You know, I hate martyrdom abilities. I really do. Hi. Curious, how much damage does my base attack do? Oh, come on! Yeah, I may have made it a bit too strong. 453,000 on base attack. Just a quick stab did almost 500,000 damage. But she does have 2 luminous that are probably really helpful. But I'll show you what they are.
Yeah.
Attack lifesteal. Level 4 to 94. Very nice. Right. What's probably doing the damage is this. The first one. Augmented first strike. 50% increased damage on the first hit once per battle. What else will she have to aid in damage? First offense. First hit dealt and taken deals 50% more damage. Glass cannon deals 25% more damage but take 25% more damage. Immaculate. 30% increased damage until her hit is received. Obviously she's got painted power. Damage can exceed 9,909. Solidifying. No, not solidifying, sorry. That one. Powerful shield. Plus 10% increased damage per shield point on self. Because she's got base shield, she always has at least one shield. Pretty sure she's got base shield. Does she have base shield? Yes, she's got base shield. So she will always have base shield equipped. Powerful on shell. Apply powerful on applying shell. Powerful gives her an extra 25% attack power. An extra 25% damage. And because she has auto shell, for 3 turns she has 25% extra power, extra damage. And teamwork. 25% increased damage while all allies are still alive. Wait, where did it go up? Oh, I tapped it over to support by accident. And then shield affinity. 30% increased damage while having shields, but receiving any damage always removes all shields. I made her a little bit powerful. Oh, and break damage isn't damage, it fills the break bar. But a lot of this power goes away. So if she doesn't one-shot targets, she becomes less damaging. Oh, and 25% damage if the target's burning. Which I can make them burn. So yeah, there's a reason why she's as powerful as she is. I made her that way. I guess the only way to downpower her would be either remove everything, which is a pain in the ass, and put it back on again. Or take off painted power, so she can't exceed 9,999 damage per hit. What's up here? An item.
This will be useful.
We're going to pick it up. Oh, we're back here. It took us back to the beginning of the map. Oh, some enemies later on in the game, there's a reason why my ally is as strong as she is. Some enemies will not go down in one hit. Some enemies won't even go down by my health first full stop. It takes the entire team with this strike. So that's why I say she's strong. Early game. What's this way? Oh, there's lots of sack plants. We're going to play this one.
Get
I'm
ready.
not even going to try and stab them. Okay, so only the one that does that gets the finishing blow. Oh yeah. After we find 4 lost gestures, we should come back here. Because that behind this paint spike is a whole new area that we can't get to just yet. Melee attack, that attack is the only way to get through it, but we have the ability to do so. My apologies for stumbling on my words just then. Okay, so I wasn't crazy. Wait. We went this way, didn't we? No, we didn't.
This will be useful.
I didn't come and get this. I didn't grab this either. I need to think whether I did come in here. Positive this is where I thought that sack was at. No, it wasn't because there's a mine there. You're about to see that my elm can't necessarily kill everything.
Finesse and grace.
Oh, fucking I'm just gonna proc 30 points of bloody burn on you. I hate mines.
On gas.
And go straight back into... Okay, I'm going to say... Luminaire Assault. Damn it. I messed up. Charge.
Let me paint
No.
Storm is coming.
Toughness of earth.
This damage reduction is
The
ridiculous.
dance begins.
I hate that shield. Have to waste it.
Blades sharp.
Now it's no longer protected. Well, I had to waste it.
Run.
Yes. There we go. We've already got those outfits. But it's good to kill enemies again. As you can see, Sometimes my old strength just doesn't cut it. Some enemies can tank every fucking thing you throw at them. Like the mines. We go down here. Can't go back, so... What's this way? Where's it at?
These things are fascinating.
How do they even stand?
I may be repeating my steps a bit because I don't want to miss anywhere. Yeah, I am. It can be a little confusing, this place. That's the paint spike we can't break yet. So I believe we've explored everywhere in this region now. Can't go anywhere here. Goes this way.
Ugh, this place is confusing.
They built it to make their
Oh,
village
another
harder
paint
to
spike
find.
up there. Paint spike areas, like I said, can only be explored once you have the ability to break them.
Useful?
Yes. Healington Shard. Nice. Just because one of them doesn't mean that one of them won't doesn't mean there's always one.
Time to hit big.
We'll end this fight.
Prepare for annihilation. Anja!
Yeah, let's see. She's not as damaging now. Now that she's had her first attacks and such, she's less powerful. And she's not in Virtuoso stance. Virtuose, I think it's pronounced. Mark on you. You terrible.
Brace yourselves.
And I missed the dodge. Oh, how I don't like fighting these things. No, I didn't come this way. Never journal.
63rd. Damn it. I can't believe we crashed into this. Whatever this massive thing is. So much for Gerald's vaunted reinforced front plates. I can't believe we have to abandon the cars already. We're nowhere close to the paintress. I'll definitely have a concussion. I could have sworn I saw some gestrels running out of that thing. Oh, I'm definitely hallucinating. Damn it, Hector. I told you to slow down!
Yeah, if you notice, this is a car, or was a car. I don't know what caused them to abandon vehicles. These have been here for a long time, a very long time. Oh, 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 oh. Here we go. Yeah, I knew there was something up here. My memory isn't totally useless. But it definitely isn't the best. But before I jump down there is a way back up. I'm not seeing one. Screw it. It's somewhere around here. It has to be. Can't believe I forgot it was here. Now I gotta go back around. What? No. It's jumping. No fall damage, so no issues with just jumping.
Useful.
Chroma elixir shard. Or heals. We're down to 4. That's going to go down even more because I don't think I can get through every single fight without martyrdom hitting this one. I struggle with that one. Some stupid reason. Came down here. No. That comes back to here. Oh, we can activate this though. That's the shortcut unlocked. We're going to rest at the flag. Yes, it's going to spawn back all the enemies, but we're going to also get up to 7 heals instead of 6. This is going to go fast, but I don't like fighting these things.
They sound like kids.
We must be getting close to the village.
Looks the same as all the others.
Come à l'époque, invisible. Rimekoro no Shigama, invisible.
Hey, don't get cocky, Maya. Look at its equipment. That looks a lot more dangerous than the others. No, seriously.
Time to hit big.
No. No. Actually, no. I'm not gonna insta-kill her. Let's see how much damage my base attack does. Yeah, my skill would have insta-killed it.
The dance begins.
Now burn. Elemental trick. We don't want to finish this fight. Although I don't think it's going to get a turn.
Return to your vice. Do better.
Let's spill some ink. On fire. Blades sharp.
Fucking shot.
Take him down.
We do another one.
Take him down.
We want to give it a chance to fight back, at least once. Ow! There you go, now you've seen what the ultimate sacrifice can do. It can one-shot the big
A storm is coming.
Notice when she goes into its different stances, her lips so we're going to end this before we lose some.
Blades sharp.
Breaker gets upgraded. 2 recoats and 3 grandiose chronocounter.
garbage! Mello buono! Chef Sammy luppe kamatine!
Chef.
Gorgla! Lumma vria fajtoru! Kottara chestral kamivori o pinna! Gorgla femikola nissu! Pukki!
Okay. Look around, because I'm pretty sure there
It's
are
all
items to pick up. Colour of Lumina. Oh, an energy shard. I forgot about this place.
Nice.
Stun boost. Nothing else in here. Swirly portal. We're at the end of the ancient sanctuary. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get my parry game and dodging game on because New Game Plus, the enemies will one-shot you. Oh, item.
An advantage.
Colour of Lumina! See, those doors will not open yet until we go into the Gestural Village and continue the story. So, we need to continue. Gestural Village. Rest.
Or café.
Talk.
Oh, don't bonim back it through. Or café.
Yeah. If you hadn't noticed, Gestrals are obsessed with fighting.
It's really a village of Gestrals.
They seem better at surviving than humans.
I guess intelligence is not a prerequisite for survival on the continent. Now to find the chief's house. Probably the biggest one.
Kiraseo. O Miguel Saraki. Mico. Brindavik monitor.
Okay, same deal. I'm pretty sure this is a merchant you can fight to unlock his secret inventory.
Anofomigeri Sakaraki Pulero Maifisutomo. Como a uiva fosse matumalo. Hiroto Salampe. Umikira Sebu. Fitra Katu Malu Malu La Komono. O Miguel Saraki.
We're going to upgrade critical moment to 25. Buy all the colour runners. And buy the chroma catalyst. That's it. We can't get any more chroma catalysts. And we're going to fight the merchant for his secret inventory. I'm not using my owl, you've seen how powerful she is. I'm going to use Lune for this one. How the frickin' heck did I get them the same health? No questioning it.
Storm is coming.
Too green. Oh yeah, I love that bit. I love that attack. You know what, yeah, let's... Finish it off with just a base attack. I may have made Luna a bit strong too. But not as strong as Male. And it is a weapon we can jumpstart to level 25. Demon Arm. Demon Arm. Though I doubt we'll ever use that. Pretty sure it's a Gestural Arm. Is it a Gestural Arm? I honestly can't remember now. Whose is it? Demon Arm. It is a Gestural Arm. A literal Gestral's arm is on a hilt for a sword. No, back to Samoso. The troubles I went to unlock the Samosa. I think I'm never putting that one down. Tradition is... You haven't died yet.
Caribora Gestrallo. Gestrallo Limontal. What a whoop. Quara Limontolo. Wakama
Brindavik monitor lewa. Omikira seevu.
Augmented aim is upgraded to level 25.
Kisarofo, Kenago miro rapito. Ah là là, ça va.
Fosse ricco fullo Bahama.
No, no.
And that's what you get for warning the youngsters. Somehow I don't think this guy's put together correctly.
Naru pokira vemiro.
Isso. Fide.
If you can talk to him.
Tommarade. Leifo. Isso.
No, I can't trigger anything.
Tommarade.
Where como Okita mi bolona. Gaupa kakiko mao.
I never found out what you actually do with this.
Sekira
I'm gonna get it again anyway. It's not like I can't afford it.
Correcto.
A wooden stick. I just bought a kid's weapon.
Pasulilat se me fa mirolo kira.
Give us all your belongings. They're ours now.
Nocco nocca fete toro.
This hurt.
I think I'm ending this in one hit. One hit.
Domina. Dorosi Sitrampe Onano.
Now he becomes a merchant you can buy from. Upgrade that weapon to 25. That weapon, that picture, all the colour flume. And the chroma catalyst. I missed this quest last one, so I'm not missing this one.
Oh. Ah, l'autre monde, c'est au Gawa? Oh, café. Oh, putain. Oh. Ah, Lukido. Olli vuoksi on paljon solo fatte.
Should be magnificent endeavor. It will
It
be the ultimate of ultimate sacrifice, the ultra ultimate. Okay. Oh, I respect your ambition. Do you already have something in mind? Something that will make it ultimate? Yes, earth-shattering explosive cannons. Oh, what? Okay, earth-shattering explosive cannon. Okay. The explosions are not very explosive. I could see that during our fight too. You definitely need something stronger. Luckily, I know just the thing. It's not only more powerful, it's also easy to carry. We've got mushroom spores, the blue kind, where we cultivated them in here. They have quite a lot of interesting. There's the grotto somewhere with lots of water. Once again, guess I'm looking for a cavern with a large body of water. Okay, now I've unlocked that little side quest.
Tequila dobo Nina. Galop parfait.
Some people are just great talkers. Don't be too hard on yourself, just will seem more excited by attacking than defending. You can do it, blame yourself.
Komikira sevu. Okiniga ek domanu forte. Ega?
Okay, moving on. These are houses that you can visit.
Solo fighter.
Okay.
Amiva. Sani solo. Ni su gamma bivetonno politami. Amiva. Sanno Bepano.
This guy.
Omigeli Saraki. Ate Grindavi.
Okay, moving on.
Tomato maro laco, corito, Yamanoco. Naro pokira vemiro. Ate Grindavik monitor arriva. Ano fomigiri sakara kipulero mariti sotom. Okiniga ek tomano forte. Egawiro kumi pomi kulo mama mu.
Yeah, the Gestrels aren't that smart. Rightly, there's... Talk to this guy. If you follow the route, I think it's this way. I'm probably wrong. No, I'm not. Who else is here?
Grindavik monitor arriva. Isubano pomigeli. Ose. Ate Grindavik. Pomigeli.
Okay. Arguments. Everywhere. Up here. Up across. Up here. Here.
Amiva. Tiluti.
Pomigeli Sarakipu. Pomikira Sevu.
Okay.
Unlocked a new outfit. Although I'm never wearing those. They look ridiculous.
Ate grim David. Huma wila fos. Hoseri. Ano fomigiri sakara kipul hero maiti sutomo. Kona wila fosi matu malu. Ano fomigiri sakara kipul hero maiti sutomo. Kona wila fosi matu malu. Ega wino kumi pomi kuro mama mu. Kona wila fosi matu malu. Ano fomigiri sakara kipul hero maiti sutomo. Kona wila fosi matu malu. Homigiri. Huma wila fos. Ano fomigiri sakara kipul hero maiti sutomo.
Enough.
Ah, kule, koma wilo, fosse kipo. Oh, ni sogenga wilo.
I think it's down here. This is probably one of the most disturbing journals you can pick up.
Teo, 52nd expedition. Man, I could barely think straight. Hulking just shot broke my skull. What the fuck kind of friendly fight was that? Oh, I'm bleeding out, but their medic is bloody useless. He just keeps telling me about his bone problems. But I'm gonna die here, aren't I?
Yeah, I just all killed him. The big fat white Jestle did nothing but sit there and complain about his bones. So the expeditioner died. Poor Theo. We will grab this flag. By the way, this is going to be too easy. When I first did this, I struggled. You got to hit at least 9,999 damage in a single hit.
Monoseko. Sekira do bonina. Corito. Gemomina.
So I can think of no one better.
Tony Sogega.
Yeah, another one of those outfits for someone else this time.
Ukiniga toma koma wila fosimatu.
Yep, another spike that you can't go through yet. Apparently he's perfectly fine burning.
Tegawiro kumi pomi kuro mama mu. Tu koma wina fosse matu mal. Uma wina fosse. Pomi gay.
So I'm going to finish this session up by completing the arena, and then yeah, can't talk to this guy, but you can do this. Shoot the mirror. Yeah, excuse me.
Nice.
Grab the chroma, try and leave, and he fights you. Okay, I got the counter right that time. And that ends it. Right. Please leave. Sure, there's one more thing here. Was it here? Yes, it was. Here it is, people.
Nice.
Pick up this. You pick up some stuff. This is a casino, apparently. Expedition. Do you like to gamble? Yes. I knew it. I saw it. You should be able to answer this. To answer this question. Let's say every time I hit, I have a 50% chance of dealing 100% more damage. What are my chances of dealing more damage in the long run? I don't care. Correct. It doesn't matter. Because it makes things more important. There you go. More chroma, because I already own the pictures. That's how you get roulette, by the way. This entire gestural village is just interesting. Okay, we'll continue. We'll finish the arena and then be on our way, I think. First, you can speak to this guy, and you'll start breakdancing. Go on the side here, and break the cross. Go get a goodie.
Oh, lovely.
Roma. Sweet. Go up here. Go all the way along here.
Great.
Grab another goodie. Or chroma. Money, because apparently money gets you a lot of stuff. To be honest, everything's gonna cost a lot more. Yeah, so I believe that's everything so far. We've already spoken to the guy that will be getting a certain item. That's the Digital Bazaar, so we're going here. You may come in.
Easy.
You may not come in. Very counterproductive there. This is Golga, the toughest jester in the game. And they're not joking by that, by that way.
Maldito de warrior. Tú me
Or is it
cubas,
demolished
te
our
mates a
ultimate
capa-
It wasn't that strong.
Naru, porque tuve mi respecto. Mi Kosuli? Gororito Bota? Poquito le Romari? Dumba Kaka Expeditiono. Katoma.
There are so many questions I'd love to ask.
We need to get to the portraits. Noko said you could help us cross the sea.
Humano. Pincorinco Tempentres.
Others have passed through here.
Dumba Kaka Expeditiono. Katoma Tumaro. Gororito Bota? Poquito le Romari?
A white-haired man destroyed it.
Surimoto Priva. Me respect.
You know him?
Io sano villaggio. Quella fosserito. Blofo. Ok. Sano bibo bota. Willa fosserito eskie. Nima Cuba. Rico eskie koranisu gama watero.
So SKA exists?
Kimotira. Esquiero fotupo kiso. Kinikako warrior litoga ki. Ikokio passwordito.
Why?
Esquie tirarofo. Tupo esquiere un marifiso. Esquie kimabano fumigeri.
That's true, but SK is a lovable character. Everybody loves SK in this game, if they've played it.
We already defeated your ultimate Sakapatat.
Ki, ma, sumi, karatam! Rito te sakima reggiande tournamento. Surimoto priva. Meres paiko. Sanore zamzam. Herodura. Tomo de arena. Kisore fomido de expedizione. Luki to me stranger. Puki puki. Nisu.
The stranger?
Dumba kaka expeditiono. Malito de warrior. Tu me cuba ultimate sacapata? Naru.
Take us to the arena.
Tuve mi respecto. Mi Kosuli?
There's
Lead the way.
4 fights, then the last one. Then the stranger. This is a fun one, by the way. I'm going to use my arrow, I'm not messing around. I'll rest here first. As in. My help. Not taking any chances, just gonna get these fights over and done with.
The dance begins. Witness the flames.
Harley's down. I think I'm just going to do a quick jab in future. Jab's all it takes. Matthias the Colossus. My hell. Hope you're ready.
Blades sharp.
Wow! You guys, you're alive! I thought I was the only one left. I knew you were resourceful. How did you get here? They're expecting a bit of a show. Shall we?
Game over.
Well, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah, it really just felt like beating old people.
So it wasn't so bad.
Am I one of those old people?
One day, I hope. Hey, how'd you end up here?
Oh, after the beach, I ended up in an odd yellow forest, not too far from here. Had to dodge a few Nevrons, but luckily I met a Gestrel who guided me here. What about you?
Well, I woke up next to a waterfall and...
We can talk later. Let's get back to Golga.
No time to lose.
We're gonna end it here, so I've now unlocked CL, so I'm going to remove, you know what, I'll remove Gustav from the list for now and activate CL. As you know, I'll keep Gustav active, take Loon off and activate CL. She's a good one, I like her. Okay. Rest of the flag, and we will get back to this during the next stream. I hope everyone enjoyed. Rest, autosave. So we have now reached the next character, and we're about to talk to Golga next, which will proceed the quest, the story into going to get SK. Hope everyone enjoyed, and we will be back next time within the next few days. Until then, bye bye.